And welcome back to the Heights Unplugged podcast. This is our second episode of our season. And if you know anything about us, we are Heights Unplugged. And if you heard last week, you would have noticed that our mics were unplugged. So hopefully you can hear the difference today. I do have a couple of special guests joining us today. Starting to my left, your right, if you're watching us on YouTube, we have Miss Kenna. To my right on the far side, we have Mr. JV, correct? And behind the scenes, you can't see, but he's helping us run our cameras, is Mr. Ben. So can you do me a favor, guys, and just kind of introduce yourselves to us, introduce yourselves to everybody listening and watching, and just give us a little bit of a 411 of who you are.
Hi, guys. My name's Kenna, and I'm a senior.
And why did you want to do the podcast with us?
Because I saw Derek and Cassandra do it, and I thought they did pretty good their first time, so I was like, let me join.
All right.
Hello, my name is JV. I'm a junior. And I don't know, I just think this is pretty cool and cool people, and I think it's fun to hear different perspectives and learn from people, so yeah.
All right, and Ben, why don't you come around from the cameras and talk into the mic and tell us who you are, what grade you are, and why you wanted to do it with us.
Hello, my name is Benjamin. I'm the cameraman, and I am a junior. I was just hoping to get some life experiences and just have some fun with my high school career.
And we are going to be rotating who's back here behind the microphones, behind the cameras. Ben is going to be helping me with some of the editing as well and some of the graphics. So, this is our club. And I always say that we welcome everybody and we'll take anybody. If you want to be a part of it, send us an email and we'll coordinate with you so that you could join us. But with that being said, how was everybody's Thanksgiving? Anybody have any good tea?
It was pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good?
Mm.
Really? Mine was good. A little tea on mine is I found out somebody didn't bring home cooked stuff at all. They're talking about something, baby, I made this. And we seen the box in the trash. So right.
Store-bought?
Yes, it was store-bought, and they lied and said it was home cooked. So
Hey, maybe they didn't have time.
Yeah.
For me personally, I really didn't have any tea over Thanksgiving break. It was low-key cool. It was chill. Everyone was acting right, so kudos to them.
JV, what about you?
Yeah, me personally, I went to work on Thanksgiving until like 3 o'clock, so
3 a.m. or 3 p.m.?
yeah, I worked from 9 to 3, and it was okay because I had holiday pay, and I didn't have no problem with it. Like, I gotta get that check somehow.
Yeah.
But also, I just went home, and nobody was really up and doing anything, so I just ended up going over my boyfriend's house, and my parents met him for the first time, and they actually really liked him, and my dad actually approved of it. So,
Oh,
that's so sweet.
first holiday together?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, that's a big step, huh?
yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's good. Question for you guys. I mean, I'm assuming that probably everybody had a little bit of leftovers after Thanksgiving dinner, right? Or maybe a lot. How long before you decide to throw away that food? Maybe you decide, you know what, I'm done with this. I don't want any more turkey. I don't want any more ham. Just because I'm kind of curious for you.
Okay, so it goes Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving, and then the day after Thanksgiving is when you're supposed to throw all your food away. For me, that's just what happens at my house.
So immediately on Friday, you throw yours out.
Well, like the day after Thanksgiving,
So Saturday.
or Saturday or Sunday,
Okay.
but it should never go into the next week.
Okay. That sounds fair.
So personally, I feel like the next week is definitely okay. Now, there is a few outrageous people online talking about we're eating Thanksgiving leftovers in December. Now, that's crazy. No shade.
No, I'm not going to do that. I don't trust it.
Yeah, if
All the way to
definitely if it's
January.
like if it's sitting out, it's not finna last weeks,
No.
a couple days at most. But if it's just sitting out and you're not like putting it in the refrigerator or in the oven so it can like not like
Rot.
Yeah. Spoil.
spoil, yeah. So that's just what we do.
Kind of what about... Oh, sorry. Go ahead, JV.
It's not even gonna taste the same. I don't know why we want to keep it that long. The flavor's gonna be all gone.
Right.
I mean, there are certain things that I think could last. Again, like you said, not until the next week, but I would say probably about till Saturday or Sunday. Kenna, what about you?
We probably get rid of it like on Saturday.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, like your proteins, I could see maybe lasting until Sunday, but like your side items, that that stuff may spoil a lot faster.
Like mac and cheese,
Right.
mashed potatoes.
Anything with dairy in it, right? It's gonna,
Yes.
yeah. So, let me ask you guys. A lot of you are juniors and seniors, right? Raise your hand. Who's a junior?
Oh.
Junior and seniors.
Let's see here.
Ben, what grade are you again?
I am a junior.
You're a junior. Okay. So, you've all had plenty of time in your high school career. I want you to share what is one of your most embarrassing stories that you have from your high school career.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
So, I think this was last year. It was very cold out, snow, a lot of ice. But this happened inside school. Like, I was coming down the stairs to the theater room, and I guess I had some ice on my shoe, and I slipped and I fell down them stairs, y'all.
Ooh.
Yo, my whole leg, I didn't get up till like 10 minutes later.
Did you get injured?
Oh, well, not really. It just,
Or your pride?
I didn't feel like getting up.
It's like a little turtle just on his back.
Man, at this point.
I've tried to think of like a embarrassing, like, I don't know.
Anybody?
See, I used to go to Southeast for my freshman year, and I wanted to be involved a little bit. Like, I wanted to make the most out of my high school experience. So I was trying to like participate during the pep rally, and when I did that, like it was like a beanbag race, and I was doing the beanbag race, and I kind of fell on my face. My glasses came off. They also broke. My shoes came off and everything. And I was just on the floor all discombobulated, and I got up and I couldn't see anything, and I fell again. So yeah,
Yeah,
that was a highlight of my year.
I would have just laid there. I'm not getting up.
Is that why you moved from Southeast to Heights?
No, it's because I moved closer, but honestly, that could be a good reason.
The embarrassment?
Yeah. I guess I will go next. So, y'all. Okay, so I guess I need to form this story correctly. Can somebody else go? Can I? Can I please get a little time?
Yes, it was my sophomore year. I was a proctor for like PE and stuff, and we were running, and I ran into this girl, and I fell on my head. Yeah, and my glasses came off. Yeah, yeah, it hurt, but I was okay. It was really funny.
Of the glasses coming off.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, my glasses stayed on, so I don't know what y'all glasses got, but mine stayed on my face when I flipped and fell.
Derek, do you need more time?
Okay, no, absolutely, I can go. Okay, so I remember I was walking in the hallway, and I was walking very confidently and very fast, but at that day I had Crocs on. And about Crocs, they have like a weird thing where like you can put it in sports mode, like behind you, right? Like behind the
Sports mode.
like right, sports mode, and it's like you can put it behind your heel of your foot, and let's just say like. I trip a lot when I have Crocs on, and I tripped that day and literally landed on some guy's back, forming a whole domino effect, like in the hallway. I swear to God, I swear, guys, it was literally so embarrassing, and I'm not gonna lie, I almost got fought that day just by that. Like, I'm not even joking.
Not gonna lie, what he said about them Crocs is completely true.
Literally.
You're not watching how you step in them, you are going to fall.
Listen,
Literally.
as a former PE teacher, I hate Crocs. My students would try to come and, I'm going to put them in sports mode, coach. No, it doesn't work. You
No.
can't run with those. You can't.
Exactly.
You don't have very good footing and grip with them.
I got Crocs on right now.
Oh.
Just talking,
First time
wow.
I wore Crocs, they were so like comfortable. Like I wanted some of
Exactly.
myself.
Yeah. And just,
They're dangerous.
yeah, I feel like it really doesn't do anything for you either. Like,
Yeah, not really.
yeah, like,
I can live my life without them. I'm fine.
like literally, I feel like it's not even like a fashion statement anymore. Like nobody wears them for
I
fashion
don't know who
anymore.
thought
They were fashion
Right.
statement to begin with.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. My mom gave it to me. It was like everybody's wearing these. Like you need to get a pair. And I was like,
Yeah.
I guess.
There are Croc heels. Like
Yeah.
they made heels.
Oh my
They made
God.
Croc heels.
Yes, and they had Croc boots. It was crazy.
I have seen
Yeah.
those actually. My wife and I saw those at a store one time and we couldn't believe it.
There was a pink pair of Croc heels. They were low key kind of cute. Don't shoot
Girl,
me.
if you wore those, I would have called you Patrick.
No, I would never wear anything like that. They were just cute.
So for me, and I'm going to date myself here. I'm going to show you guys how old I am. This was before cell phones were really common.
Oh.
It was my freshman year of high school. I had just ended soccer practice, and this is I lived in Texas at the time. So, I was really tired from practice, really muddy. In Texas we play soccer from we basically start not right around now, Thanksgiving break through March, because it doesn't freeze as much like it does here in Kansas. So we can play in the cold. Anyways, it's practice time. Practice is over. I'm muddy. It had rained, everything. And I'm waiting for my ride. I'm waiting for my mom or my dad to pick me up, right? I'm waiting there, nothing. It's like, practice ends at 5:30. I'm sitting there waiting. It's 5:40. Okay, my parents may be a little bit late. Nothing. 5:45. Nothing. Okay. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go see my aunt, because my aunt used to work at the same school with me. So I run around. Like, imagine, okay, where our parking lot is back here. I have to run all the way around to the front office area, because my aunt used to work in the front office area. And I'm trying to see her, and I see her car actually leaving the parking lot. So I'm waving, and I'm trying to yell and trying to get her attention. Nope, she doesn't see me. Y'all, my parents left me.
Oh.
Not gonna lie, that is my biggest fear.
My mom thought my dad was going to pick me up. My dad thought my mom was going to pick me up. I have to walk home 7 miles because
Oh, no.
at the time, we only had one high school for our entire city. All of the freshmen went to one campus.
Yeah.
The sophomores, juniors, and seniors went to another campus across town. I lived by the senior high campus, and I was going to school at the freshman campus. I had to walk for 45 minutes afterwards.
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
Dead,
would have been
dead
hitchhiking.
tired. No, I
They
mean,
say-
this is
Right at this point on the side of the road.
listen. No, I didn't know anybody, and I couldn't
Right.
call. I didn't have a cell phone at the time. So I get home, my mom's cooking, and she goes, "Where have you been?" She thought I was outside playing.
I would have been so mad.
Right.
And I come in, I'm like, "Hey, nobody picked me up. Where's your dad at?" I was like, "I don't know." I go to my dad's room, or I go to my parents' room. What do you think I see my dad doing?
What?
Playing video games.
Oh my
I
god.
was gonna say watching that game.
Playing video games on his computer. I'm like, "Hey, you guys didn't pick me up." He goes, "I thought your mom was gonna pick you up." I'm like, "No."
That's why communication is key.
But here I am, walking down the road, my backpack getting all completely soaked because I'm all muddy and everything. It just rained. That was one of the worst experiences.
I tell you, I would have been so irritated.
Everybody would have been.
I'm not even
pissed
talking to
out.
anybody. I'm going straight to my room and I'm going to bed.
You
I will
yelled
talk
at-
to you next Tuesday.
It was
Not
bad.
even next Tuesday,
Set
next
up an
week.
appointment.
Right, at this point.
You don't even take me to school no more.
Right.
I got it. I walked.
Man, I walk there. I can walk my.
So-
my bag.
Here at the podcast club, again, I don't really dictate what we're going to talk about. I ask you guys, and this was a topic that you guys wanted. Well, when I say you guys, the group that was recorded with us last time. And I'm kind of surprised that you guys wanted to talk about something like this, but at the same time, I think it's honestly a good thing to talk about, especially from your perspective. We know that the economy right now is not at its strongest suit. Things are much more expensive. As an adult, I know how it affects me, but I'm kind of curious. How, as a teenager, do you see things right now? Do you see things getting better, or how has it affected you with how things are with the economy and how expensive things are?
Anybody want to go first?
I mean, well, for me, in this school, like when I was a freshman, things it wasn't as expensive as it is now. Like, concession stand. The stuff there used to be like $1 to $2. Well, I get like the hot dogs and the nachos being 3 or 4, but those are still kind of the same price. But like, if you would have got like a cup of cheese, it was only going to be like $1. Now they're 2. Popcorn, I don't even think they do popcorn anymore. Popcorn used to be $1. Noodles used to be $1. Now noodles are $2. And the cups of cheese are $2. Who's getting a cup of cheese for $2?
When you say a cup of cheese, what do you mean? Like,
It's like, like a little container about this big.
Yeah.
Yeah,
full
yeah.
of cheese, like you could dip.
oh, okay, like a dipping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, those things used to be $1. Now they're 2.
Yeah, I actually, no shade, I can actually vouch for that because $3 for a drink, no shade.
Yeah.
Like, isn't like some of the drinks at the vending machines is like $2 to one, so.
Yeah, the cafe too. Lemonades used to be $2 if you wanted a regular one, and I think like $2.50 if you wanted like flavored. Now it's $2.50 for a regular one, and $3 if you wanted flavoring. Whoa! How did we get here?
What is it? Not only that, did y'all know that recently? I think they're no longer developing pennies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, the last penny that was going to be pressed.
Why though? Did they say?
I have a
why?
penny.
Okay, girl. Whatever.
I don't think a lot of people use coins very much anymore. Like a lot of people are transitioning. And there's actually some places that you'll go to, and they don't accept cash anymore.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
you have to use card. So, for example, I went to a concert last week, and at Interest Bank Arena, they would not take any cash. It was card only.
That's so weird.
At this job I used to work at.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Told this story plenty of times. Like, dang.
What's it called? Wind Surge? They don't take. That's a cashless stadium. They will look at you funny if you bring up cash around them.
I have a former student that posted about a movie theater that they went to. I think it was in, I can't remember if it was Colorado or Texas, but they also did not accept cash there. It was kind of weird, and I was surprised by it. But at the same time, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't carry cash on me. I just carry my card, my debit card, my credit card. Have you noticed any kind of differences within the last couple of years about how things are expensive?
Black Friday shopping. I went Black Friday shopping, and like Hollister was like $45, and then they were like 30% off. No, why don't we like lower it down to like $12 or something like that? Like I'm trying to get like more clothes, and it's like when we were kids, like it would be way much cheaper, and now it's like, what's the point of going to the mall if I can't buy anything?
Yeah, and not only that,
Yeah.
I do want to say something real quick. Not only that, like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like as a kid, spending money was like kind of easy. Saving it is completely fine. Now that I have a job and I'm so much older, like, realizing how much money like goes away is insane.
How
See
quickly?
how fast
Yeah, like
it goes
quickly
away.
it just goes. Like it's not even spending really. It's like sometimes like there's just emergencies and like, that's why you kind of have an emergency like fund just in case things happen. But like it's like, dang, like I wish I can keep $1 on me at least, like in my pocket.
So, Kenna, you actually brought something that I was going to transition and ask you guys about. As teenagers, have you guys noticed or have you guys felt how difficult it is to shop for people, especially right now in the holidays? Is it going to affect you with who you shop for, how much you're going to be spending on other people for the holiday season?
Yeah, I feel like because I wanted to get my mom something, and it's like I can't even get that girl something if it's like so expensive. I'm like, I'm actually giving this year. I'm not being greedy and like saying I'm not gonna give you anything, mom. But
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Yeah.
You want to go? Yeah, go ahead.
I don't got nothing to
Okay,
say right
because
now.
I was gonna say I totally feel you, Kenna. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, bro, I used to give her letters, expressing how much I love her. Now I gotta give her actual stuff, and it's like, dang, everything is expensive, bro. Not only that, what is it? On Mother's Day, I gave her a little necklace. It was on Amazon, basically saying like a bunch of ways how to say I love you in different languages.
Yes, I got my mom that.
Yes,
too.
I got my mom that, and it was actually cheap, but there was a bunch of them on there that was like $122. I was like, wait, but this one says $14. So what's really going on? Like, I feel like it's just a big like money thing. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's due to quality. I don't know what it is, but
I feel like a whole bunch of years, I used to get my mom, like, I used to make her gift baskets of all the stuff that she liked. This year, the only thing I could give her was a letter and a drawing. I was like, I had no funds.
man.
But at the same time, let me ask you this: do you think that means a little bit more to those people that you give? Like, if you make a gift for someone, do you think they find the sentimental value behind it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you would hope so, but,
Right.
but honestly,
it just depends on the person.
I don't think they would really like once you give it to them. It's like, oh, thank you, like I really appreciate you for that. But then afterwards, it's like, you gave this to me this day. Okay, that was that.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, like, it makes me kind of sick to my stomach because, like, what you were saying, like, money goes away so fast, and it's like. I have like a lot of siblings. I'm the oldest, so like I low-key want to step up this year. Like I have a
Exactly.
job and I want to spend some money. But, like,
Exactly.
my
It's-
brother over here coming to me telling me that he wants a PlayStation. And I'm
Oh, a PlayStation is a lie.
My parents or something that big. I can't even do
Girl,
that.
Right.
if you don't go
Check is-
open that Facebook app and go
Man.
on Facebook
That-
Marketplace
We're
and
going
find you.
drifting. We're buying something from the
At
1990s
this
Listen.
point, right?
Maybe he said he wanted a PlayStation,
or
right?
something.
We'll get him a PS1. He didn't say what kind of PlayStation.
Oh, good
Yeah,
point.
man, but you know
Number
what they were
one.
talking about? They wanted the new stuff and everything.
We would have took it to the field. You not gonna play me like that.
But yeah,
But it does influence, right? I mean, even as an adult, I can tell you, like, just looking at Thanksgiving this past week or last week, even thinking about last year's Thanksgiving, I remember the ham that I bought was a lot bigger for what I spent. This year, I feel like I spent a lot more on food, but actually got less quantity and quality of food than what we've done in the past. And as an adult, I mean, I even have to decide, okay, am I going to get my nieces 3, 4 gifts, or am I going to get them 1 or 2 bigger gifts just because I got to figure out, like you said, I got to buy for my in-laws, my wife, my parents, my nieces, my sisters, my brother-in-law, et cetera, and it gets hard. It gets hard, and like you said, the older you get, I mean, the more you make, but at the same time, the more money you have to spend for XYZ person, or in case something happens, an emergency. Yeah, it does. It does. It's hard, right?
Right.
Do you guys think that it's going to get better anytime soon?
I sure hope so.
I feel like everything is going downhill, and even with them, like with the erasure of pennies, and like just even with the the American dollar in general, like it really doesn't have no value. We're still a new country and everything. Like they just gave you the dollar, and it was like, okay, this has this much value, and you can't say anything about it.
Yeah.
Like, what is with that? Like,
I mean,
don't know.
inflation is bad right now. Like, for example,
We just gotta realize we are greedy.
No, it's so true though. Like,
but it's so much harder to buy things. Like, again, coming from a different perspective from an adult, like my wife and I, we're trying to buy a house. We've been saving up to buy a house. And every time we get kind of close to buying something, it goes up. The prices for a house, like what we want to get a couple of years ago, I'm talking about maybe 8, 9 years ago, we could have bought easily. But now what we're looking for just a 3-bedroom home with 2 baths, right? 2-car garage, what would have cost us maybe 200,000, 225,000, now you're looking at 300,000 almost.
See,
And it gets harder and harder. So we're like, oh man, my wife and I, we were trying to save, but then when we get close to it, everything gets out of our price range. So we got to save even more. It's kind of that cycle that no matter how much we're trying to save, we're never there. We never get enough to get what we want. So, I mean, that's why we haven't left our place, just because our rent has been locked for 9 years now. Like everywhere, we've had so many people move around us, and we look every once in a while. We just look to see what the rent is. The rent around our area is about $700 more than what we pay because our rent's locked. Luckily, my landlord's been nice to us, and he hasn't changed it since. Well, actually, they raised about $50, but that's been it. I mean, like I'm not going to complain about that. So. And like you said, I mean, you guys are going to be seniors. You guys are going to be graduating. That may be things that you guys are going to have to start thinking about, especially if you guys go off to college somewhere, whether you're living in dorms or whether you're living in apartments and things like that. It starts to get expensive, and it's hard. It's hard to manage your time, manage your money, manage your school life, and it gets hard. It gets difficult.
See, I honestly can't understand why things are becoming like this, because with Elon Musk having all these stocks and shares and becoming a trillionaire, or on the set to become a trillionaire, you got all this money at every other place that besides where it needs to be. It actually needs to be with people who need it the most. You have all this money, what do you need it for though?
that's what I'm saying, low key. Like,
Mine
these
is-
billionaires be so, in that quote, kind, everything. No, you're not. Put some people in some housing.
Exactly.
Like,
You have all this money. You
Right.
can easily pay for so many, all those college tuitions you could pay for.
That
Like
part.
hope for school
That part.
funding.
Yeah.
School
Like,
funding.
like
That
you
part.
see all these homeless people on these streets. If you don't buy them a nice meal or
know.
something,
You can make some more programs, more
Like-
assistance. and
That part.
everything.
like get them off the streets for a night or a couple nights or a week even. Like you have the money to do so.
Right. That
And then there are a couple of places, some of these cities that actually make it illegal for some of the people that are homeless to actually be able to sleep in the parks and areas.
Oh my God, I
Them-
seen that.
them anti-homeless benches.
Those be killing me. I swear,
That's
when I first seen a
horrible.
picture of that, that
Yeah.
low-key made me mad.
There's a man on Instagram who show you ways you can get around.
Yeah.
that.
You
Mm-hmm.
created homelessness, but then you're mad that people are homeless.
Oop.
Then you create the concept of having money, but then now when people can't get enough money to afford life, but why are you putting money? into
Yeah.
And then we get to that part again where very few people, I mean, I don't know about you guys. Do you guys carry cash with you?
I don't.
Unfortunately, I have to.
Ben does behind the cameras. He says he does.
Yeah.
But most of us probably don't. And so when we want to help somebody, we can't because we don't have anything in our
Yeah,
pockets.
take care
to
of
If
help.
I
so
do, if I do
Yeah.
carry cash, I will. Oh, can I have $1? You absolutely can, sir. Here.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
that's always been me too, low-key. If somebody asks for something, I'm gonna give it to you.
I've learned from my mom. She will. If we just bought some food and there's a homeless man saying, can you spare me $1?" She's pulling out one of them burritos or burgers or whatever we get and handing that nice man something to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so the next topic kind of feeds off of what we've been talking about. You know, a lot of utilities are expensive. Cable's expensive, as you might know. Maybe you're not aware about it. But let me ask you guys this: at home, do you guys have cable, or or have your parents cut the cable and just switch to all streaming services?
I'm pretty sure it's streaming services.
Streaming services only.
Yeah.
What about you? Yeah, I was gonna say, what is it? I like when I was a kid, I was like always on cable, always watching Disney XD.
I love cable.
Yes, Cartoon
I love
Network.
cable.
Exactly. But now it's like it's kind of pointless because like there's a lot of stuff that you may have been paying for, like channels and stuff, but you're not watching them. So it's
Right.
like it's kind of pointless. And streaming, you can pick which ones you watch and pay for. Exactly.
But
Like,
honestly, you gotta think about it. Some of these streaming platforms, they don't have like the show you want to watch, or it's just on like cable.
oh yeah, low-key, that dude be making me mad too. That's why, what is it? Yeah, that's why there's illegal streaming websites.
They
Exactly.
really work.
Yeah, they really do
Oh,
be
shit,
working.
but I have one. on my
Yeah,
phone.
but you gotta be
Watching
careful on
everything.
those. I'll be having VPN on every time. Can't get
Yeah.
caught lacking at all.
Kenna, what's your household like? You said you're mostly streaming?
Streaming, yeah. Me and my mom like to watch Netflix a lot.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What shows have you watched recently?
Netflix needs to get canceled.
I don't know what it's called. Like, she's watching some like olden day stuff.
I
Old
just
what?
stayed up
Like
watching-
olden day stuff. She's been obsessed with like crime stuff. Like I
Oh,
think it's
absolutely.
called Acentia. Acentia. I think that's what it's called.
I never heard of it.
I've never heard of it either.
Yeah, and she's a huge crime geek.
I love documentaries. Oh, guys, y'all have to go check out the Sean Combs.
I will
Oh,
not.
I
It's
was
not-
I will
watching it.
not.
That just came out. I just started watching it, and it low key is like,
Is that
you
the
think
Diddy
you're a
fight?
good
I
person,
will
yes.
not.
He thinks he's such a good person, and I'm like, no.
And he's so delusional.
I know.
Like, he's so delusional. Like he was like in the beginning, he was like on the phone with his lawyers or whatever.
I
and he
He
was
said,
know.
he said, we.
Yeah, he was saying some like
We're
you guys need to do
losing.
what you professionals do and need to figure out how we can win this or whatever. Maybe you don't think you did anything wrong. Like, I literally heard that like you got Biggie set up to be killed and then you made
Tupac too,
the
bro.
dead person pay for his own funeral, but then you're trying to get somebody to change the
Yes.
contract
Yeah.
when he's dead, so he can't get anything, his family can't get anything, but you get everything back. Like that's
That is
weird.
so
and you think you're a good
trifling.
person.
Yeah.
It's just like they made him look like a fool. 50 Cent, good job. He's a.
I heard about
he's
that.
A
So-
D1 hater. I love him for that.
Correct me if I'm wrong. So Diddy hired, it was Diddy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he hired a
That name gives me
videographer.
trauma.
He hired a videographer to help him out. Didn't pay the guy, and then the guy went to 50 Cent and sold him all the footage, correct?
Ooh.
Yeah, he was going around asking, "Oh, you got footages? You got footages? Did the freak off the Diddy parties?"
I mean, that's smart on the videographer's part. I mean, he did the work, and if he wasn't going to get paid for it, he went
If
to
I wasn't paid, I would have released it right then and there.
But why would he? I mean, he did the right thing, though. He sold it to somebody.
Yeah.
Rather than just releasing it for free, the man
He
earned
sold
his.
it to the
Exactly.
Got his
biggest
bag.
hater in the
We
USA.
needed that because he really got to the bottom of it.
For real. But I'm not gonna lie, yeah, Diddy definitely is gonna
No,
get his
nobody
karma.
hates
He's
like
gonna get his
50
karma.
Cent.
It's so bad.
When it comes to the streaming services and the shows that you guys watch, do you guys prefer them to do like? Or let's look at Stranger Things for example. So they released half the season now, and they're releasing half the season later on. Or would you rather they release everything all at once, or are you happy with like traditional shows where it's a new episode every week?
Let me comment on that real quick. I've actually talked to another teacher about that. Her name is Marla Martin. Me and her was literally just talking about this for Wednesday. When they first released Wednesday, they only released like half the season. And it's kind of, I think it's kind of understandable because like it's for the people who like want to watch it. If you want to watch it, cool, you're going to only get a few episodes, but you can't cancel your subscription then and there after you finish
Right.
watching it. So it's like, it kind of makes sense. They just want more money.
Yeah.
So,
I personally do not like Stranger Things.
Well, I mean, I was just using Stranger Things as
Yeah.
an example. You
I mean,
think
it's
about
not-
any show that you watch on streaming.
Yeah, if it's not like I didn't watch Stranger Things. It's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah. I don't like
But-
it either. Sorry,
why
guys.
not?
I just it doesn't interest me. You know?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's a very period specific kind of
Yeah.
nerdy kind of thing, and if you're not
Yeah.
into that, I can
watched,
see it.
I watched the full, I think like 4 seasons of it. I ain't watched the new one. I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I think too many shows are too stretched out.
Yeah.
Dude, just-
Okay, that was actually one of my next questions. Like, so before, I don't know, maybe you guys are a little younger. So when I used to watch shows growing up, it was like a new season every year coming out like in October, September, October, and you would get new episodes through December, then they take a little bit of a break. They'd come back in January, and you'd watch it. So, for example, like Law and Order, like SVU or
I
NCIS.
love Law and Order SVU.
Exactly. So, like all of those shows, they would come back every year, and you would know you would get a new episode every week. But they would come back every single year. But now we have these shows, like for example, I love House of the Dragon and like Game of Thrones and things like that. But like you said, they take so long to release new episodes that I forget.
You lose interest.
Jenny and Georgia, bro. Jenny.
Oh
Let's
my
not talk about that
God.
cringeworthy
Like,
show. I
It's
have
actually
no
good,
idea.
guys. Okay, the first like seasons. Okay, yeah, it was a little cringy, but then it kind of got like I kind of find it relatable. There was times where I was like, okay, Jenny, like low key,
Yeah.
you're me, girl. Like we're low key twins.
I will never, ever, ever relate to that girl in any way.
Me personally, okay, no, we ain't gonna talk about some of the stuff that she did. Low key,
Yeah.
we ain't gonna talk about that. But like, there's like what she did for her family. I feel like that was
Yeah.
so like benefiting. I think she did really good in that.
I have no idea what you guys are talking
If you
about.
enjoyed it, you're gonna have to watch it. It is amazing. It is
Yes,
so.
it
so
is.
she's just a hater. She's
I love Georgia. Georgia is like period mom for real. Like,
really,
yes,
yeah, like she's really mama for.
Are there any shows that you guys would I mean, we're coming up on Christmas break pretty soon.
Oh, for Christmas, definitely, everybody's loves the Grinch, but I feel like, oh, the Christmas Chronicles.
What is that on?
Netflix, I think.
Netflix.
Netflix, yes. Christmas Chronicles, the little elves.
I got a good
yes,
movie.
those are so
Low key. Go ahead.
go ahead.
No, please. I ain't said
It doesn't have to be a movie. It just talking about any kind of show that you might recommend for people to watch over.
I can definitely. Okay, so since you wanted me to go first, so bad. Low key. I remember last Christmas I watched this movie called Carol. Amazing. It is.
Oh, yeah.
It's a wait, how do I say this correctly? It's a girls' love movie. It is so good. I loved it. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little scandal in it, but I did indeed like it. It was dramatic. It was very theatrical. It was also very romancy. I really liked it, that movie. I would definitely watch it again. 10 out of 10.
I would recommend Grey's Anatomy. I love that
Oh my
show.
God.
Girl.
I love that show. I also would recommend The Supernatural and or The Vampire Diaries and or the originals. And
originals are way
Netflix,
better.
if you're watching this, big beef forever.
Why? Because they got rid of Supernatural?
They're getting rid of it. It's
Yeah.
getting took it off December 17th.
But I think
The
it's
fact that she knows the exact date too. Get out of here.
I think it's going to Peacock or HBO
It
Max. I
don't
think.
even matter. It's like, why would you do that? They took away.
What's that? Yeah, it's a licensing agreement. How many like streaming services do you guys have, or which one is your top one that you?
My mom's is Prime Video and Netflix.
Yeah, I
but
was gonna say,
Netflix
yeah.
Mostly, yeah.
Which one?
The high seas.
The High Seas. What's that?
Pirating.
Oh, you're sick. You're sick.
I am a pirate, full-blooded.
Oh, okay.
Full heads.
Oh, no,
Okay,
that's fine.
I have Netflix, Prime Video, Paramount. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of low key off Paramount because they kind of suck,
Yeah.
but they got Dexter on there, so you know.
They got Dexter on
Uh,
Netflix too.
Disney, calm down. Disney Plus, I love Disney Plus, and I think that's about it. And I'm finna get my Hulu back.
JV, what about you?
I have Netflix and Disney Plus, and I only use Netflix, but I buy streaming services when I want them.
Yeah, exactly.
Start
For
that free
example, like for
trial.
Love Island, like I wasn't really a part of the hype, but like I wanted to see what it was about,
Yeah.
so I bought Peacock just to watch Love Island, and then when it was over,
Are you guys big into like reality TV shows like
Oh,
that?
yes.
Me,
Big
okay.
Brother. My
Yeah.
mom loves Big Brother.
Oh my God! So
Yes.
that is
Big
my
Brother.
guilty. Like I have applied to be on Big Brother every single year since. One of these years, you guys are gonna see me on Big Brother, and you'll be like,
Oh my
"Hey,
God, that's
The only I think reality TV I gotta watch is
Housewives.
not
it?
that Dr. Pimple Popper.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
And or Strangest Addictions.
Oh
and
yeah.
or Say Yes to the Dress.
Oh, yes. Oh,
And or My
Bailyn
Secret
Out
Crime.
Loud is a new one. She kind of has like Tourette syndrome. and
It
stuff.
is funny.
It's not
oh,
funny,
I've
but
seen
it's-
that one. Yeah.
I love their journey.
Yeah. What is it? I feel like the two recent reality TV shows was like maybe like a year ago I watched. Of course, Love Island. I can't get over the men on Love Island, and
Oh,
then
no.
and then what is it? There was another one. I think it's Vanderpump Rules.
Oh,
I
yes,
just saw that.
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, because literally only because Ariana was on it, huh?
What was that one?
Literally, that's it. That's only because Ariana was on it. That's it.
Ariana Grande?
oh,
I don't know who y'all are talking about. I don't watch them kind of shows.
Yeah.
I think the only one, honestly, the only show that I watch that's reality based like that is Big Brother,
Yeah.
and that's
Also,
I've been watching that since I was
if
in high
y'all go
school.
on Netflix, there's a show called Nailed It or Failed It. Yo, I love that show. It's a cooking show.
About cakes.
Yeah.
I nailed it.
Ooh,
See,
I hate it.
every time I see cooking shows like that, I get really hungry, and then I get mad because I'm not talented enough to cook like that.
Exactly,
I
me
love-
too.
The baking shows, the cooking shows.
JV, what do you mean? Yeah, you're in culinary, and I literally see your Instagram story. Like,
I like cooking shows.
oh yeah.
I don't know. I like
love
them.
cooking
I love them.
shows.
I get mad at myself because I'm not that talented.
Yeah, I wish
But-
I was on like my what's that called?
Bobby
Master
Flay.
Chef.
Oh yeah.
Master Chef Kids. I wanted to be on there, but I was like, oh, I'm not gonna do
Yes,
that.
like they're so funny too. Like, I think there's one episode of like a kids cooking show where the girl's like making a cake and she like stuck something on there at last minute, then it fell off.
And then she started
And she
crying.
started crying. I was like, yo, I feel so bad for her, but at the same time,
Yeah.
this is funny.
Yeah.
If my food falls over at the last second, maybe
I'm just
you're
gonna
not
walk-
saving
I'm
anything.
just
At all, just a bowl of noodles and that's
Goodbye.
it. At this point, a bowl
That's
of
like
noodles.
walk out.
Like childhood shows, like you remember like when Elves in the Shelves came out?
Yeah.
Like there was this movie, like I feel like I watched it every year because Jack dies and like they bring him back to like the hospital. My sister actually killed ours. She touched ours and he's never came back.
Oh,
Not gonna lie, I
Yeah.
never liked them things.
I used to believe it.
Demonic.
yeah. Demonic.
Yeah. I'm not a big
Kid,
fan
I
of Elf
thought
on
that
the
was
Shelf
sorcery.
either.
Really?
Really?
Moving on their own.
I see
Yeah.
them all the time on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and things like. I'm like, wow, that's
Me
weird.
personally,
Yeah.
I would never cut up my kids' clothes and pretend like a toy did it.
Oh yeah, no.
I mean, if you're gonna do that, you might as well do Chucky.
At this
Yeah.
point, because low key, like, I don't know why, but I feel like that kind of enables a child's nightmares for some reason. For me, I know for sure.
Nightmare fuel.
Yeah, like literally, I know for sure. Like when I was, what is it? We didn't do that at my house, but we had a babysitter, and this was when I was really young. And I swear, the elf started moving at the corner of my eye, bro. I tripped out that day so bad. I like literally ran outside because I was so like afraid.
Not gonna lie, if I woke up and there was holes cut out of my clothes, I'm screaming. Cause who came in here and attacked me and y'all just let it.
Right, like
Y'all just let
literally.
it happen.
Yeah, y'all just let it happen.
Y'all
Y'all
Right.
just let that, you just let that toy attack me and you talk about calm down. Look what the elf did. The elf is finna. How the elf get in the field?
At this point, because we're fighting, like,
How
They
the
literally.
have that
Get
much
the
power to
field.
do this.
Right, like literally though.
Where are you from?
I feel like it's also kind of stupid to tell your kids if you touch it, it's gonna die.
I know. And
Oh,
she-
Like, what does that mean?
I
Like,
didn't know
she
that's what it
touched
was.
it.
Yes,
it
that's what they
loses-
always
it loses
said.
its magic or its
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's literally what they always say.
See, I mean, most. Again, I'm gonna age myself. I don't have kids, and a lot of my friends that do have kids, they're very like they're babies right now. Like a lot of my friends are barely starting to have kids. So the whole Elf on the Shelf kind of thing. That was kind of like after my time being a kid and a teenager, but also like I don't have them, so I've never done it. I didn't realize that the magic was that if you touch them, they die.
Yeah.
Man, I'd be going around all the stores and touching all of them, so they'd die immediately.
Jade, I was
Man.
the one that touched them. Touched
Literally, like even in
Yeah.
secret, even in secret, and that's how I knew it was fake one day. Like literally, yeah, I touched it and it was in secret, and I was like, yeah, you're dying today. Like you're gone, you're done. And the next day, it continued moving, and I was like, yeah, it's fake. Yeah, say bye bye, you're done.
I want to get to the bottom of everything. Even with finding out about Santa wasn't real, I stayed up
Exactly.
all night.
Whoa,
All
whoa,
night,
whoa.
bro.
I didn't see nobody.
I've been
touching
knew.
them.
I've been
You
knew
can't
Santa was
ruin
fake.
that for people, man.
I saw my mom.
If you
I
still
saw y'all
believe
eat
in
the
that, there's something
cookies.
wrong with you. I've been knew Santa wasn't real when I saw my
Oh.
father in that Santa outfit. You ain't fooling nobody.
I saw my mom like wrapping presents, and I ran straight in my room, and I'm just like,
My
Yeah.
mom used to move her dresser in front of her door so we couldn't peek.
Really? Oh yeah,
Yes,
really?
yes.
No shade. That sounds like what is it? Kidnapping. No shade. That
No.
sounds like keeping you on one place.
No, not putting the dresser over my door. putting
Oh,
the dresser
oh,
over
her door.
we
So that you can get to the
Yeah.
couldn't
Okay, that
see
makes
in.
sense.
I used to shake
Yeah.
the presents till
Oh, you were one of those kids. What's
Right.
it moved.
How
It's so
heavy
close,
is
and I
it?
won't-
How-
Right, how like okay, low key though, like I remember one day, what is it? Where am I going with this? Yo, hold on. I gotta think. Keep going, keep going.
Let's save some of the Christmas talk for our next episode when we
Okay,
have our Christmas
right,
episode.
for sure.
So,
Yes, I will be bringing decorations.
all right, you heard it. I do have some one final question for you guys, and it's not up here on our sheet, so I kind of wanted to surprise you guys with this. When it comes to getting advice, do you find that your friends actually come to you for advice, or do you find that you go to your friends to get advice from them?
I'd say both. I definitely take advice from people because some people are real and like they'll tell you like
They'll tell
the
you all
truth,
about
the truth.
yourself.
Yeah.
And then I feel like a lot of people come to me for like mental health things, and I'll like say, just talk to me, like what's going on. I feel like both ways for
Yeah,
me.
both ways. For me and Derek, we be.
You
if
guys are
don't-
besties?
Yes, this.
Oh, mess besties, lovers, lavender marriage. Thank you.
Yes. If I'm not coming to him about something, he's coming to me about something.
Right.
Like, it's not that I wouldn't go to anybody else for anything, but he's just the first one I'm going to talk to besides my sister.
Yeah. Fair enough. What about you, JB?
I don't know. I don't think I really needed many people for advice because, like, if I needed advice, I'll be my own advice. Like, I'll figure it out by myself. But also, there's something about like just somebody else being there, that power of them just saying something that you might already know it, but them saying it just might have a bigger impact. So, like, you can underestimate the value of getting advice. Also, I don't know. I just think people should also just find their own knowledge and pick and choose what they take from certain things, and you can just learn a lot of things from just like everything, like just from like what you're watching and just like stuff you're learning in school. Just everything.
That's what
you
I-
can just find value in a lot.
Can I cut you off real quick because I knew she was literally about to say something. Crazy thing is, crazy thing is like I feel like especially in certain situations you're in and the universe wants to tell you something, they're gonna put it in media. Like any media you consume, I
Yeah.
feel like it's gonna relate to the situation. And I always do this because one thing is I am a big tarot reader and I'm always getting insight on any situation I'm in. But most of the time I don't need the cards to know what I'm looking for. I always just look in media because so much people record the same stuff that I've been going through and it just comes up on my recommended and I'm like, the heck, this is what I'm going through right now. Like, what is it? For example, like I've recently been trying to like go through this whole transition of mine emotionally, and it was due to a certain type of situation. And I've got a lot of videos on my TikTok recommended saying like, hey, like change is scary, but staying the same is scarier. And it's like, oh my God, I totally relate to that. Like, this is literally what I needed to hear right now.
Yeah, Instagram reels. I feel like a lot of like related Instagram reels pop up, and I'm like, yep,
Yeah.
I'm gonna save this because I need. Yeah.
Exactly. Like,
I
I,
think
you
I
like
needed
one
to
video,
hear this.
trust.
a lot
Exactly.
of screenshots of these texts and what people be saying because they be low-key spinning facts, and I be picking and choosing what I take from them.
Yeah.
And
Read
ju-
them on my head.
exactly.
That's
I
what
think
need.
that's for me. That's what advice is about for me. Just picking and choosing what you want to take in. Like if
Yeah.
you don't relate to something someone said, and then
That's okay.
the
Right.
next thing they say they spin straight heat, then you gotta take what you get.
Right.
All right, let me ask you guys one final question before we wrap things up here. And if you need some time to think about it, we can start with somebody else. No explanation, no deep detail. What is one piece of advice that you would give to somebody listening right now?
If you're struggling, don't be like scared to ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. There's people that care about you. Just don't go in that situation and do something wrong that you'll regret because there are people that love and care for you. Just ask for help. You'll be okay.
If a friend is being weird to you or talking behind your back or doing anything bad towards you, they're gonna do it again. Don't be like, oh, they're just going through a hard time right now. It's not an excuse for being a bad friend. So if your friend is like that, cut them off. Start the new year without them. They will be fine.
Mine would be validate yourself because, like, people look to too many standards and people, like, try to, like, compare themselves to a lot of situations. But, like, you're not everybody, you're not these situations, you're not these circumstances. So you pick and choose what can take from you, pick and choose what you can give, what you give to and stuff like that. So I just say validate yourself, like, just validate yourself. Doesn't depend on nobody.
Right. And speaking of validation, I feel the same exact way, especially in situations where you feel like you might not be worthy of anything. Just validate yourself because at the end of the day, all you have is yourself.
Pick you first. If it comes
Girl,
down,
what?
If it comes down to your friend or you, Pick you.
Oh, I'm definitely picking myself.
And
so-
you
Right.
believe you're
But,
worthy.
You know,
you're
but
worthy.
some
Yeah.
people are people pleasers. They gotta please other people before they please themselves.
I'm definitely a people's pleaser, sadly. But
You got to get out of that, boo.
yeah,
I would say, especially for any of the, and this goes to everybody, but specifically for guys, because we tend to struggle a lot with this. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to show that you are struggling, that you are going through tough times or difficult times, because we all go through it. And asking someone for help or reaching out for help isn't a sign of weakness; it's actually a sign of strength. And touching on what Kenna said, mental health, it's something that, as men, our statistics are very high in self-harm and suicide rates, just because we don't know how to reach out, because we've been taught that we got to man up and you got to be able to take what life throws at you on the chin and persevere through it. Yeah, and to a certain extent, yes, I understand that, but you there's no shame in reaching out and asking for help. So if you are struggling or going through anything, again, reach out to somebody that you trust, reach out to a trusted adult. There are services that will be there to help you out as well. Because again, we all have our dark days and we all have our good days, right?
Can I add to that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just a little thing. I just feel like some people just have a problem with having too much control. Like it's okay to let go of certain things, and okay to put your trust in somebody else. Like you don't need to have control of everything. Like it's okay to let something else be able to like. I'm losing track of my mind, but
Yeah,
I'm just the whole point of me saying just like it's okay to not have control over everything.
Right.
Yeah. Can I comment off that real quick? I was gonna say, yeah, it's actually a really good thing, because most of the time when somebody is looking for control and can't find it, the thing they probably need is peace. That's what it gives. Yeah.
Well, guys, this was a good second episode. Just want to give you guys a little bit of updates in case you aren't aware of things that are happening. This was our second episode. The most common comment on our last video and across all the platforms was, "What was up with the audio?" Yes, again, we addressed that at the beginning. We accidentally forgot to hit record on our audio devices, on our microphones, but we were able to salvage the episode. On the plus side, though, even with that, we did get 7 listeners on Spotify that were able to listen to us, and most importantly, on YouTube, we actually have had 51 viewers watch our first video and have had 7 subscribers subscribe to our channel. So if you are one of those viewers or one of those subscribers, thank you so much for doing that. Again, this means a lot to us. This is our second episode, and we hope to do this on a weekly basis. We're working on a schedule so that we can have something consistent for you. And again, help us out by sharing this, liking, commenting, subscribing. Give us any kind of feedback. If you want to reach out to us and be a part of the program, or if you have any suggestions on topics that you'd like to hear about, or maybe you just want some advice yourself, and you can send us an email or with the question. Be anonymous if you'd like. Our email is heightsunpluggedpodcast@gmail.com, or you can reach out to us at any of our socials. Cassie, you want to plug those?
Our TikTok is Heights Unplugged Podcast.
And then Instagram is Heights Unplugged.
All right. JV, this was your first episode.
Yeah.
Kenna, this was also your first episode. I hope you guys come back for future episodes and be a part of the club. I got their socials and was able to plug theirs last time. Do you want to plug in your socials this time?
mine is kenna.vot.
And what is that one for?
Instagram.
Instagram?
For Instagram, mine's just like https://sk4lls.
Yeah.
VIE.
For anybody who didn't catch that, I'll put that on the graphic for you so you could see it. Ben, do you want to plug anything for yourself?
Sure, I will plug my Instagram.
Go for it.
Hi guys, my Instagram is BenjaminLeonardo_retro if you're curious.
All right. And like I said, I will have graphics and we'll post those on so that everybody can follow. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching us. We are going to be planning our Christmas episode so that we can get that done for you. We are going to take a little bit of a break during Christmas break, but we will be back with you in January as well. Thank you so much for listening, for watching us. Please, again, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. The good, the bad, the ugly, whatever you want us to talk about, whatever you want us to discuss, or if you want to join us, please reach out to us. If not, until next time.
Goodbye, every pony.
Bye.
Bye.